In the competitive world of business, patience alone is not enough. Wisdom and strategy must guide one's actions. Imagine standing at the edge of a battlefield where the prize is not land or power, but dominance in an industry worth billions. Two titans of construction, both powerful, both renowned, step into the arena. But in the end, only one emerges victorious, not by strength, but by sheer strategic brilliance. The scene was set. 3 different employers had opened bids for massive construction projects. These were not just any contracts. They were projects that would define the skyline of the future. Multi-million-dollar investments that promised prestige, financial gain, and unrivaled industry recognition. 2 legendary companies, Titan Constructions and Alpha Builders, went head-to-head for these contracts. Titan Constructions was an old and established name. With decades of experience, a history of excellence, and an intimidating portfolio of landmark projects, they believed their reputation alone would secure them the contracts. To them, the bid was a formality. After all, who wouldn't want to work with the most trusted construction firm in the industry? Alpha Builders, on the other hand, was a rising force. Though younger, they were fiercely innovative, willing to push the boundaries of what was possible. They had made a name for themselves by executing daring designs and breaking conventional industry norms. However, they knew that Titan Constructions had the upper hand in credibility. If they were to win, they couldn't rely on tradition. They had to outthink their competitors. Once the bidding was complete, all that remained was for the employers to evaluate the proposals and select the winning company. The standard approach was to wait. Let the employers deliberate, compare numbers, and make a decision. And that's precisely what Titan Constructions did. Confident in their past successes, they patiently awaited the results. But Alpha Builders, they took a different approach. Understanding that patience alone would not guarantee victory, Alpha Builders devised a groundbreaking plan. They knew their competitors were formidable, and waiting passively could cost them everything. Instead of merely submitting documents and blueprints like Titan Constructions, Alpha Builders went the extra mile. They invested heavily in creating something revolutionary, a prototype, a scaled-down physical representation of the projects they had bid for. This wasn't just a fancy model. It was an intricate functional design that highlighted potential challenges, risks, and innovative solutions. They created 3 prototypes. 1, a replica of the exact vision the employer had outlined. 2, an enhanced version with improvements they believed would optimize efficiency and reduce costs in the long run. 3, a balanced option that addressed potential setbacks while elevating the project beyond expectations. Alpha Builders didn't stop there. They meticulously prepared an interactive presentation where they walked the employers through each model, explaining not only how they would build it, but why their approach was superior. They showcased advanced techniques, cutting-edge materials, and sustainability plans that would reduce long-term maintenance costs. Titan Constructions, still unaware of their competitors' maneuver due to their confidence in their long-standing reputation, but they also submitted a well-detailed proposal. Their bid was structured, professional, and backed by years of successful projects. However, they severely underestimated Alpha Builders. To them, Alpha was just a young company with potential but no real force. They assumed that their past achievements alone would be enough to sway the employers in their favor. Believing that nothing more was needed, they submitted their documents and waited, unaware that Alpha Builders was about to rewrite the rules of competition. When the time came for the employers to choose, they were astounded by Alpha Builders' initiative. The effort, the attention to detail, and the strategic thinking displayed in the prototype presentations left an unforgettable impression. Titan Constructions, despite their strong credentials, had only submitted paperwork, numbers and technical details, nothing that resonated on a deeper level. The employers deliberated, and the verdict was clear. Not only did Alpha Builders win one contract, not even two, but all three. It was an unprecedented clean sweep. Titan Constructions, stunned, learned of Alpha Builders' strategic move only after the decision had been made. They had been the best in the industry for years, yet in a single moment they had been outmaneuvered. Securing these three massive contracts changed everything for Alpha Builders. Their revenue quadrupled, surpassing their earnings from the past 10 years combined. Their reputation soared, attracting more high-profile clients, and within months they had cemented themselves as the undisputed leader in the construction industry. Meanwhile, Titan Constructions, though still a reputable company, realized that their passive approach had cost them dearly. They had underestimated the power of strategic thinking, assuming their reputation alone would carry them through. It was a harsh lesson in the reality of business. Patience must be accompanied by wisdom and action. As Alpha Builders celebrated their victory, their CEO reflected on the decision to take the extra step. It wasn't just about winning contracts, he explained in an interview. It was about proving that we understand the needs of our clients better than anyone else. Anyone can submit a proposal, but only a visionary can bring that proposal to life before it even begins. Their success story quickly spread across the industry. Business schools began citing Alpha Builders' approach as a case study in strategic bidding. Other companies took notice, and soon it became the new standard to include detailed, interactive presentations in project proposals. With their newfound success, Alpha Builders had more opportunities than ever. International firms sought their expertise, government contracts poured in, and investors saw them as the future of construction. The strategic move that had won them 3 contracts didn't just elevate their status, it changed their destiny. On the other hand, Titan Constructions had to reevaluate their approach. They had been a powerhouse in the industry for years, but this loss served as a wake-up call. They started revamping their strategy, investing in new technologies, and adopting Alpha Builders' approach to securing contracts. Though they had lost this battle, they refused to fade into obscurity. The rivalry between the two companies became legendary. Every bidding war between them was now a spectacle, with both sides pushing the limits of innovation and strategy. Yet, no matter how hard Titan Constructions tried, they could never erase the fact that Alpha Builders had set the new gold standard. Success isn't about who waits the longest, it's about who prepares the best. And as Alpha Builders proved, those who take bold, strategic steps will always rise above those who simply wait for fate to decide their future. Remember, success is not for those who sit idly by. It is for those who dare to be different, who go the extra mile to make an impact. Whether in business, personal growth, or life's journey, being strategic in your patience can mean the difference between mediocrity and greatness. Every moment presents an opportunity to set yourself apart. Will you take it? So the next time you're in a position where patience seems like the only option, ask yourself, how can I be both patient and strategic? How can I ensure that I don't just wait, but actively tilt the odds in my favor? Because in the real world, the wisest and most strategic dog doesn't just eat the fattest bone, it claims the entire feast. If you enjoyed this story and found its lessons valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content like this. Stay tuned for more inspiring stories that will challenge the way you think about success and strategy. Stay safe and cheers.